What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Leicester City, away from home, guys. Anyway, guys, let's just get straight into today's video. So we made one change from our last game against Leeds United, talking about the starting 11. So we started with De Gea, Lindelof, Bailey, Maguire, Shaw, McTominay, Fred, James, Fernandes, Rashford and Martial. Getting into the overall reaction now. For fuck's sake, I'm angry. United's defence bottle it. We should have won the game. Not being clinical cost us. It was a disappointing and frustrating afternoon. We shouldn't have dropped points yesterday. Ollie got the wrong team selection. I guess it's not too bad with the game in hand. A draw was a fair result in the end. Performance was good but not good enough. Still unbeaten away from home. It is what it is. Up the fucking Reds. We move on. Before I start today's video, guys, the reason why this video will not be fully edited is because our next game against Wolves is literally on Tuesday night, so I'm not going to have enough time to edit this video, unfortunately. That's down to the bloody FA of putting this game on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I just don't have enough time to edit all of this video. You'll just have to get on with it at the end of the day. Anyway, guys, let's just get straight into today's video. What did I make of the performance? The performance was good in this game. I thought United were the better team. We created the better chances and we did not take our chances, and that paid the price against Leicester. And because we didn't take our chances, it's like, you know, we didn't take our chances at the end of the day, and those chances would have won us the game, and we had the better chances. Did Leicester deserve the point? I mean, the way our United were playing, we were playing much better in that second half, I thought, and you know, we had the better chances, and we never took those chances, and that paid the price against Leicester. And I'm angry because of the two goals that we conceded, the way how we conceded them. I think the first goal, people are blaming Bruno. Now, you can blame Bruno all you like because he lost possession. So he loses possession, Bruno, but then what does McTominay do? He stands off Barnes. He's not closing Barnes down. And if you're McTominay, you go and close him down. He doesn't close him down. He stays off him. So it's not good enough for McTominay. And I'd blame McTominay for that first goal. Never mind about blaming Bruno for giving possession away. Blame McTominay for that, because he never closed down Barnes for that goal. And I was absolutely pissed off how we conceded that stupid first goal. And the second goal was comical as well. I mean, for fuck's sake. Defensively, we're a shambles at the back. We know we have to get a new centre-back in to play alongside Harry Maguire. You either play, you know, we've only got a couple of options now. Swansea, Bailey, Rojo and Phil Jones. Are any of they good enough? Two of them are, and the other two are shite, you know. So we need to get a grip with this defence. The defence is letting us down week in and week out. We're conceding stupid goals all the time. We're not only just, you know, conceding goals from a cross, like the basics, you know. We are just conceding stupid fucking goals out of nowhere. Conceding goals on free kicks, conceding goals on corners with zonal marking. And the defence is an absolute shambles. I am sick to death with this defence. It's all over the place. We're not organised at the back. We're not playing as a unit at the back. I keep saying this all the time. We're not organised, and they all say it was Vardy's movement. Never mind about Vardy's movement. Think about the way how we conceded that second goal. It's abysmal defending, and those defenders, you know, I mean, Bruno would have been absolutely fuming once he got that second goal, and then you're thinking, right, let's fucking see out the game. We can't see out the game with the last 10 minutes to go. We have to go and concede with 5 minutes to go. Fucking dreadful from these fucking defenders. Every one lot of them. Absolutely abysmal defending. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, getting into the game now. I thought first half, you know, I sort of missed a bit of the first half. But I think the first half, you know, I think we created some really good chances. I mean, Rashford, first minute into the game, heads it over the bar. That should be 1-0 up. We're not taking our chances. And then, obviously, you know, we found our rhythm, we found our momentum, we grew in confidence, we created chances. it was a both-sided game. Leicester created some good chances, so did we. It was a matter of fact, who is going to take this first goal? It was always going to be important to score that first goal. We scored the first goal, which was good, obviously. We got between the lines, we played with energy, played it out wide, played with pace, and then we got that first goal. We got comfortable, but then it was we conceded that stupid goal from Harvey Barnes that scored, and then we're thinking, fucking hell, we're about to square one. Then we go into that second half, we need to regroup, we need to go again. Second half, I thought we came out, we were in control. I thought we dominated that second half. We had the better chances and we should have won the game. And, you know, we didn't take our chances because it paid the price. You know, we're not clinical, and that's what happens in a game of football like this when you don't take your chances. And these players have got to take responsibility for not taking the chances, and especially conceding two stupid fucking goals like that. And we did the exact same thing on the first goal, what we did against Leeds, by not closing down. And it's just not good enough from these players. And therefore, once we got going, we created chances once again, got in between the lines. You know, I thought there was some good build-up playing times. And, you know, we were all around Leicester in that second half. I felt like we were better in that second half. I thought to myself, Leicester have done nothing. And I don't think Leicester deserved that point at the end of the day. Because we should have won this game, and we should never have dropped points in this game, which I'm really pissed off about. And I don't think Leicester deserved it, because they had 2 shots on target, and they scored 2 goals. Just goes to show they took the chances, we fucking didn't, and as well. But everyone's going to say at the end of the day a draw was fair. It probably was fair in the end. And but yeah, we got, and then obviously then we worked. We put the graft in. Bruno got the goal back, and then you're thinking, right, let's see out the game. No, not with Manchester United. We've got other plans. We've got to go and fucking concede a stupid fucking goal with 5 minutes to go. And then Bruno's thinking, what the fuck are you doing? I've got my team back in the lead for 2-1 to get us into second place. And we've bottled it because of this shite defence that we've got at the back. Because our coaches at the back are ridiculous. They can't sort out this defence. And we've been conceding too many stupid goals, which we need to be better on. And we need to improve this defence. And I mean, we were doing so well last season with this defence, and now it's just gone to pot this season with this shite defence. I've said it in my last video about this defence, and this defence is shaky. We do concede in every single game, and it's not good enough by these defenders. Each and one of them, it's not good enough. And performance overall was good, but not good enough in the end for me. And I think a draw was fair in the end. But, you know, positive is we're still unbeaten away from home. But points have been taken off us because in every single away game we've won. And this time points were taken away from us away from home. But, yeah, I mean, Ollie got the wrong team selection, messed about with the team. Starting Dan James, he thinks, oh, it's going to work for the second time going. No, it's not, because the reason why he played Dan James in the first game is because Leeds plays so open. That was the game for him against Leeds. Coming into this game against Leicester, Leicester are a different team to Leeds, and Leicester close you down and don't give you any space as well. So, I mean, Leicester keep it so compact as well, and you know, Leeds can't keep the game compact because they're such an open team. And that's why that game was for Dan James against Leeds, and it definitely wasn't his game against Leicester. So he pissed about with the lineup. Ollie shouldn't have started Dan James, should have started Cavani. And the goal that Vardy scored, people will go on about, oh, it was great movement. Fuck the movement, because it was going wide in the first place. And he was lucky to score that goal because it was a deflection off Tuanzebe, and it was a fucking own goal in the end, so it's not good enough. This defence needs a shake-up. I'm sick to death of this shite defending. Disappointing and frustrating not to win yesterday against Leicester City. It was one of them performances where we were up and down, and then we had plenty of chances to put the game to bed. Does it feel like a missed opportunity and a loss? It's both for me. I think It's a missed opportunity to go second. You know, the 3 points were up for grabs. It does sort of feel like a loss, and I sort of like the way how the players are taking this game as a loss, because we know we've been so good away from home this season, and the players are taking that as a loss. And I'm proud that those players are taking that as a loss. And Ollie came out and said, I'm proud that these players feel that this game is a loss, because they know that we can do much better than this. And it's a missed opportunity for the 3 points, and it was a missed opportunity to go second, and we've left it wide open for other teams around us, the likes of Tottenham, and you know teams that are right below us have got opportunities to go above us now. And you've got Villa with 2 games in hand, you've got City with a game in hand, and you know, it's just let this you know, title race open now, and it could be anyone's, but we need to be one of those teams to be in contention. But yeah, it is a missed opportunity. We should have got the win, but we didn't take our chances. It feels like a loss because, you know, we've won in every single away game, and we've drawn this one. And if you got the prediction right, 2-2, well done, fantastic. But it feels like a loss because, you know, we've never drew away from home. But it's a missed opportunity for me. I feel like it's more of a missed opportunity than a loss. But I'm proud that those players are saying it's a loss, and I hope we can put it right in the week against Wolves and bounce back pretty quickly and get get the 3 points. And we have to get the 3 points against Wolves because it's so crucial to get the points in that game at the end of the day. And it's so crucial that we have to go back to Old Trafford and make sure we get that win, because if we don't get that win, you know, we're in some deep trouble. So we have to respond in the week against Wolves. Was it a fair result? I think if you look at the game, I mean, I think if you approach that game, I think the way how we lined up, it was one of those games where you think, you know, I was confident coming into this game of getting the victory, but once that lineup came out, I thought, nah, this is going to be a draw, this, because the team selection was not right for me. Starting Dan James wasn't right. You have to play Pogba, and we should have started Cavani in this game. Cavani was on a high after scoring against Everton, and when you get a goal like that in the dying moments, and you know, with a couple of minutes to go, Cavani is going to be raring to go. And Cavani should have started in that game, and just wrong decisions by Ollie. Once again, Ollie needs to make some hard decisions on players. And but when I saw that lineup, I thought this is a draw written all over this game. But at the end of the day, you know, it could have been a worse result. But I think at the end of the day, it is a fair draw. And obviously a fair result in the end, but you know, both teams have taken a point. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those games where we should have picked up the win. We had the chances there, but we didn't take them. And I hope those players are going to go back onto that training ground and put it right now. And it is a fair result, you know, fair draw as well, because both teams, it was both end-to-end, great game, 4 goals in it. But we need to bounce back now in the week against Wolves, because we have to win against Wolves at the end of the day. Who is my man of the match? My man of the match has to be, I mean, there were some good players that did really well. I thought Fernandes had a good game once again. You know, got a goal and an assist as well. So love to see Fernandes get a goal and assist. Rosie Rashford got a goal, but you know, people are not gonna like Rashford after, you know, he should have scored. You know, we should have easily beaten Leicester. I mean, what really frustrates me in this game is we won this game away from home this time last season, and we fucking drew to them, and that's what really annoys me. I know it was second versus third, but it's not good enough. And yeah, I mean, look at that lineup there, James, and you're just thinking, fuck's sake, play someone like Greenwood if you have to. And yeah, you know, wrong team selection, but my man of the match probably has to be, you know, Bruno Fernandes, goal and assist, fantastic. How do we beat Wolves? Now, obviously, we've got Wolves in our next fixture in midweek. Wolves coming into this game, you know, it's funny with Wolves because Wolves this season haven't had the best of, you know, it's not been the best of seasons for Wolves so far this season. I mean, they're sat currently 12th in the table, but they've yet to play yet this weekend. Obviously, you know, I do have to sort of feel for Wolves here, considering that, you know, they play a game tonight and they've got another game on Tuesday, so that's a quick turnaround. So and not much time to prepare for us. Whereas we've got we've got that extra day on Wolves to prepare for Wolves. So I think Wolves for this season, it's not been going their way. I mean, obviously, the loss of Raul Jimenez has really gone downhill for them. Obviously, get well soon to him. You know, he suffered a really long-term injury with that, sustaining that fractured skull, and I hope he recovers pretty quickly from that injury. But you know, their star man's out, and you know, Wolves are struggling for form. I think what they do is they're going up on a high, and then when someone beats them, they just rock on low form. And you know, Wolves, they've not been the Wolves that they were last season, and Wolves don't even have Europa League football, and I thought that would benefit them this season by not having Europa League, and they'll push on for that this season. But they just don't look like they have that fight in them. And I mean, I did watch Wolves and Chelsea the other day, and you know, they like to play the 3-4-3, similar to what Arsenal play. And obviously, when you play the 3-4-3, you know, they like to, you know, keep it compact and really make you really hard work. But what Wolves do, you know, they close you down. They make sure that they don't give you space. They make sure that they don't want to give you time on the ball as well. So it's one of those quick, fast-paced games, and we're going to be on it from minute 1 to minute 90. Wolves are going to come into this game, whether what the result is against Tottenham, whether if they lose this, win this, draw this, they'll be up for this, because considering that they've only got, you know, less than 48 hours to prepare for this game, they'll be up for it. And it depends on how knackered the players are going to be. We've got longer to prepare for this one. So, I mean, Wolves, they'll be coming into this game, whatever the result is tonight. If they win tonight, they'll be confident. If they lose this, they'll be low on confidence. And if they draw this, they'll be sort of on the same wavelength as us after drawing against Leicester. So, I think Wolves will come into this with a bit of hope of getting a result, because obviously you're away from home. You know, there's less pressure. There's more pressure on us to go and get the victory. So I think with Manchester United, we need to have that quick and bright start to that game. I thought we did that well against Leicester. It's all about, we've got to take our chances, and we've not been doing that recently as well. Obviously, yes, we took our chances against Leeds, but we did not do that against Leicester. And I feel like we have to be on the front foot. We have to be ruthless. We have to be playing with energy, intent, high intensity, high tempo. Got to get low and hard crosses into the box. We need to create our chances. We need everything out the final third. We need the end product as well. We need to create our chances, and we have to take our chances. Because coming into this game against Wolves, they'll be up for this. Whatever the result's going to be tonight against Tottenham, they'll be up for it. We need to be physically, mentally on it. Defensively, we need to be a unit at the back. We need to be organised. We need to stay compact. And we need to defensively do a job. And we keep giving away cheap, stupid goals. Stop giving teams stupid fucking goals away. We need to be compact as a team, and we're not doing that right now. And they'll just carve us open so easily. And we're not doing the basics defensively. And I'm getting annoyed because we keep conceding these stupid fucking goals. It's not good enough. Get on the front foot, be ruthless, get in between the lines, create chances, get everything out of the final third, play with effort, play with passion, play with pride, fight in that game. And I want to see purpose in that game. And we need to be that team with all or nothing. Fucking give it absolutely full beans against Wolves. We need to prepare well, mentally and physically, get the right mindset, the right mentality, and I'm sure we'll beat Wolves. But we have to absolutely dominate this game against Wolves. Do not give this team any space, and don't give them any time on that ball. Fucking work for it against Wolves, and don't let me down in this game, because we have to win this game. We have to bounce back after that draw against Leicester. So I'm expecting a reaction from these players, and I'm hoping we will get the win against Wolves. And hopefully it will sort of kick on now our home form after beating Leeds last week as well. So we have to push in this game as well. And Wolves always look to put that ball over the top, and we've got players to deal with that long ball as well. If we play Tuanzebe and Maguire together, I think we've got no problem. Bring Wan-Bissaka back. Hopefully he's fit for this one as well. So, and I think obviously he's going to be mixing around the team. He'll obviously play Alex Telles as well. So we have to be on this game mentally, physically, get the right mindset, the right mentality, and we will beat Wolves at the end of the day. Getting into the goals now. First goal, Lindelof throws the ball to James. James passes the ball to Bruno. Bruno puts the ball through to Rashford, and Rashford scores for 1-0. Second goal, Bailey passed the ball to Cavani. Cavani turns, puts the ball through to Bruno, and Bruno scores for 2-1. Getting into the stats now. Possession for Leicester, it was 54.4%, and for Man United it was 45.6%. Goals for Leicester, it was 2, and for Man United it was 2. Total shots for Leicester, it was 10, and for Man United it was 9. Shots on target for Leicester, it was 2, and for Man United it was 4. Shot accuracy for Leicester, it was bang on 20%. For Man United it was 44.4%. Shots inside the box for Leicester it was 6, and for Man United it was 7. Shots outside the box for Leicester it was 5, and for Man United it was 1. Total passes for Leicester it was 507 passes, and for Man United it was 439 passes. The pass accuracy for Leicester was 79.9%, and for Man United it was bang on 80%. Getting into the substitutions now. James went off for Pogba. Talk about Dan's performance. Did well for the goal, but did little else against a higher class opponent than Leeds Championship standards defence. Lindelof went off for Tuanzebe. Talk about Victor's performance. A surprise selection at right back and looked as uncomfortable as he was unconvincing. Came off injured in the second half. Martial went off for Cavani. Talk about Anthony's performance. Embarked on a scintillating early run, but offered little else in a performance he is synonymous with. Scored a 1-on-1, but was offside. I think it was onside actually. I don't think it was off. I think it was onside, and VAR got the call wrong. Next up, we've got Wolves. Wolves are 12th in the table. Like I said, Wolves, even though whatever the result is in tonight's game against Tottenham, they'll look to, if they lose tonight, they'll want to bounce back right away. Nuno Espirito Santo will want a reaction from his players. Obviously, it's so important that we have a great start against Wolves. It's so important to have that a quick and bright start to this game. Get on the front foot, start creating chances left, right and centre, and make it uneasy for them as well. Wolves will want to play, they'll give it everything. They're under less pressure. If they lose against Tottenham, we have to take advantage, and we cannot underestimate this Wolves side. A little bit of inconsistency here and there, but they will come and give us a game, and we have to be on it mentally and physically. They will give us a fucking good game. We have to be on it. Defensively as well, we have to be organised at the back. We can't make any slip-ups. We can't make any mistakes. We can't afford to concede stupid goals at stupid times. We have to win this game to get back into the title race. Look at Wolves in the bloody mid-table, and we can't lose to these. They're not having a great season. Let's just hopefully keep our fingers crossed that we'll beat this Wolves side. So far, Wolves are scoring 1.0 goals per game. So far, Wolves are conceding 1.4 goals per game. Just goes to show they're scoring 1 goal, whereas they're nearly conceding 1.5 goals per game. Gives a show of what that result could turn out to be against us. Wolves have the 10th best defence in the league. Wolves have won 6, drawn 2 and lost 6. They've lost to Man City 3-1. West Ham 4-0, Leicester 1-0, Liverpool 4-0, Villa 1-0 and Burnley 2-1. I mean, if you can't beat Burnley, we've got to be beating Wolves at the end of the day. And let's hopefully Man United can put ourselves on that list as well. Wolves this season have been very inconsistent, and what I mean by that, we'll have a great run of form, we drop off, it's losses, draws, wins, it's all over the place. They've not been consistent this season whatsoever. The last time Man United beat Wolves was on Sunday the 18th of March 2012, and it ended 5-0 to Man United. That was away from home. The last time Man United lost was on Tuesday the 2nd of April 2019, and it ended 2-1 to Wolves. The players to look out for is Bully, Cody, Samiedo, Kilman, Neves, Podence, Vinter, Sias, Montino, Dendonka, Neto, Silva and Traore. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you guys in a video in the next couple of days, and peace. I need your love. I need your love.